Sunday toppings. Hey, Sammy, we're playing a game, and whoever has the most points, it's basically so there's a list. I give you a category, and there are 6 answers on here. 5 answers are worth 1 point. The last bold answer is worth 5 points. And at the end of the game, it's all honor system. Tally up your points, and at the end, whoever has the most points will win. And I will send them a prize at my cost. It will be free to you, and yeah, you don't have to buy to play. It's just to keep some entertainment. So these are really cool cameo earrings. Oh, carved in the resin. Yep, I keep it legal. That's the only way to do it. So if we'll run these for 10. So if anybody wants to play, I think previous winners, they've gotten Vera Bradley, they've gotten Kate Spade. I've given them jewelry. So there's lots of different yep, but they're like stationary stuff, not super expensive things, because I don't want people to feel bad either. So I've been giving them like little notebooks, a pen, some jewelry. So it just depends on what the game is. So this is a JJ's Elephant. Let's run this one for just $7. And if you guys like brooches, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You are always so sweet to support people. I appreciate that. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know. I'm going to double check and see oh, I think I do have a Kate Spade pen. So if you win the game, so it's worth it to even just play. You get to pick one of the Kate Spade pens in this set. This is my pen set. I've never used it. I don't need 2 pens. I just need one. So the winner can pick the other Kate Spade pen. Brand new. See? And it says Kate Spade. So play the game, friends, if you want to, and we'll switch categories in a bit. So this one is a vintage piece as well. It's quite large. It's got riveted structure. Little bit of yellowing on some of the stones. It is an older piece. There are no problems at all. I appreciate you stopping in to say hi. That really does mean a lot to sellers. Even if you can't stay, the fact that you come in and say hello, that support means the world to us. So I appreciate you very, very much. So here we go. This is a beautiful rhinestone brooch vintage pin. If you're looking for necklaces or earrings or bracelets, feel free to let me know. If you want me to read you a free goddess card, it's like a tarot card, but not real and just for fun, and it's always positive, let me know. So the shipping is going to be $4.50 for your first item and 50 cents for each additional item. When I package your items, there's going to be a shipping cost, and sometimes, if depending on how many items you buy, you might have overpaid by shipping. So if you overpay by shipping by at least $1 or more, I will refund the difference to you. That's how it works, Peacock Room. I'm so glad that you're here. So if you have any additional questions, please don't feel bad to ask. I can explain the process again if you wish. So this one is a cute little heart, just $3 for this one, unsigned. You're welcome. I know it's always confusing when you start a new platform and you have no idea how it works out. But yes, $4.50 first item, 50 cents each additional, and I do refund differences over $1. Oh, thank you. Very sweet. I appreciate that. This next piece is so pretty, and I'm trying to find there it is. My little stand thing. So we have this beautiful necklace. It is rose gold tone. And she's marked, but I don't have time to do testing like I used to. So I have to sell most of my stuff as costume unless I know ahead of time what it is. So this is marked Thailand. It is a rose gold tone and the prettiest little pink little stones. Isn't that pretty and dainty? It is an all season thing, I believe. It's just so gorgeous. It says Thailand. I don't know anything else. I did not test it. We're going to run it for 10. It is so sweet and pretty. I love the colors on this. The purplish pink and the rose gold definitely complement one another. And there we go. Next up, let's do some Christmas. How many of you are ready for Christmas? The stores are certainly, November 1st, bam, everything Christmas. So let's just do these earrings, Hog the Eggnog, brand new by Sugar Fix. And I got these at a great deal, so I'll pass the deal forward. Let's go ahead and run these at $5. There we go. For pierced ears, never been worn, brand spanking new. You like eggnog? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I am an eggnog person. Is anyone here an eggnog person? Let's see here. We do have Napier as well. Vintage Napier on card. Let's run this one for also $5. There we go. And we do have some Laurel Birch pieces on here. So I'm happy to show you the Laurel Birch as well. So just in case people were confused about the game, I'll show you. This was the Sunday Toppings game, the category. So you just had to list, those were examples. So all of those would have been worth 1 point, and the last one would have been 5 points. And you'd have been closer to the price. Next up, I'm going to show you some of the Laurel Birch. If you want any of them to be run, please let me know. The earrings are going to be $24. These are this is from a collector's home. This is Laurel Birch, the tribal. So they have these earrings that were $24. This brooch, which was $18. They're all signed. We did have the smaller ones for $20, if anybody liked those. And we have this people brooch. It's called The Heart of Humankind. If you like that one, this one is $15. We have these mega ones. If you're really into the tribal theme, these are Laurel Birch tribal ones. And these are $24. So any of those, feel free to let me know if you like them. I'm more than happy to run those. Let's go ahead and see if we can run a dollar item. This is a cool little hat brooch. And we're going to run this one for $1. I don't know. I don't do a lot of dollar items, but every now and then it's exciting to see. So there we go. This one is running. It's a cute little hat, a little fedora or a cowboy hat. Just $1, and it's got a little leather tie in the front. No marks on this one. Next up, whoops, that one just jumped out of my hands. We have these cute little glass earrings. There's the sound of them. So they're painted, really pretty. Let me put them on the, sometimes they look better when they're against a background. So that's what they look like. They're really pretty with the blue and the copper. I'm going to run them for $5. Whoops. I always pick the wrong thing. There you go. And that one is running. Let's see here. If anyone has any requests on things they'd like to see, please feel free to shout it out. Go. Next up. Let's see here. What else have we got on this one? We do have a micro mosaic necklace. Micro mosaic necklace. It is really pretty. Very small black background with the red rose and the little white daisy. And so this one has a light gold necklace and then and then the fold over clasp. Just the brooches, okay? Let me go ahead and just run this. I'll finish out the tray and I'll pull out Brooch Mountain because I think you would enjoy it. So this one is a $15 in case anybody likes the micro mosaics. And I appreciate the request. So we'll run this one and I'll show the brooches that are on this tray, then we'll take it off and then I'll clear the table and we'll show Brooch Mountain. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's see here. We do have, this one is a cameo brooch. There are no marks. She is going to be $7. We have this big JJ's brooch. And it's all marked on the big fish and on the little fish. This one is going to be $8 because it does have some wear on it. We have this Jerry's cameo brooch. There's some wear on the front, but it can be a pendant or a brooch. So it's going to be $9 if you'd like this one. Feel free to shout out if you like any of these. I'm happy to run them. Here's an eagle brooch. It is marked copyright 73 NFF. This one's just going to be $5. We have the micromanager brooch. I say that because look at this guy micromanaging her job. She's just trying to get through the day and he's over here telling her what to do. It is a transfer brooch on, it's very old. It's a transfer brooch on ceramic, you can see. So this one's just going to be $10. And we did show this one earlier. This was a $10 one with the beads. And I think that is all the brooches on this. We ran this one earlier for $3. And I think that's all that's on this tray. So I'll move this out of the way if nobody wants those, and I will bring over Brooch Mountain. So just a moment. This. And Brooch Mountain is always right behind me. It's not all my brooches. It's just whatever I had time to put on the mountain. So we can just dig through them. If you like something else other than brooches, please feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to bring out some items. All right, here we go. We have this Christmas pin. That's gonna, and I'll run some random ones as well, just so we can have some things running in the background. This one is a vintage pin. It's going to be $3. We have this artisan-made pin. Somebody went crazy with the glue, but it's still cool looking. That's $3. Oh, thanks. It's strawberry shortcake. I kind of changed it out because I couldn't decide if I liked the strawberry or shortcake. So I know. So I just... I did them both. I love them. I love them so much. Let's see. Let's run this one. I know. I love it. I know it's not like season appropriate, but I couldn't help it. So this one's contemporary, and it is a blingy one, gold tone and champagne. Let's go ahead and run this one for $8. And this one is running now. So beautiful contemporary piece, but beautiful. I like how the shine is. I know. I love press-on nails because acrylic nails and all that, they make my nails so weak. And the when I get what do you call it? When I get gel nails, they last, but then I like to pick at them when they start lifting, and that makes your nails worse too. This one's going to be $10 because she has a little bit of a chip right there. But I'll go ahead and run it in case anybody's interested. There we go. And this one is running. So this one's running for 10. We also have this beautiful dragonfly, blingy dragonfly, not signed. That one's also 10. So if you like any of these later, I'm setting them off to the back so that we can find them again in Brooch Mountain. There's a little Christmas one for $5, a poinsettia. We have a haunted lady. She's going to be $5. She may go to a friend if no one buys her. Here is another dragonfly. This one is contemporary and also blingy. It can be a brooch or a brooch or a pendant. This one's going to be $8. There we go. So that one's running. We have a KJL coming up. Let's see. If you're interested in any specific type of brooch, please let me know. I'm more than happy to try to look for it. This is a Kenneth J. Lane shoe. The mark is back here. This one is $15 for Kenneth J. Lane. We have a large fish by Bess Silvertone. It does have some tarnishing on it. It can be a pendant or a brooch. So this one will also be $5. We have a lizard rhinestone. Look at his little alien eyes. He's unmarked. He is going to be $8. Back here. We have an Avon kitty cat. I think you can put your glasses on that. A little bit of verdigris on the back. I can run them for $5. In fact, I will. Everybody loves $5. Let's go. So this one is running. Let's see here. We have a Silvertone bow coming up. Okay, and this one is a JJ's bow. We can run this one for $5. JJ's did do like some other stuff other than the whimsical, but their most famous stuff is all the whimsical stuff. This one is an Avon triple colored brooch, tricolor, for leaves. This is also $5. There's a cute little blingy one. I don't see any missing stones, and it is unmarked. Let's go ahead and run that one. Let's see. There we go. And next up, so does anyone want to see anything other than brooches? Please let me know. I do have other trays that I've put together as well. This is a Liz Claiborne. Signed back there. It is going to run for $10 if anyone's interested. Let's see. We've got some flower pieces. This one's got some extra glue in the back. I think they wanted to protect you from getting like hurt by the wires. So I'll just run this one for $7 if anybody likes it. And let's see what else that we have here. It's not brooches. Let's see. We do have some holiday ones, like we do have a little Santa, a snowman. If anyone's looking for Christmas, that's going to be $3. Here's another Christmas one. This is very blingy. It'll be $7. This is contemporary. I have, let's see, this beautiful cloisonne pendant. It is double-sided. It's a puffy one. The only call out is a small chip in the paint right there. So this one, because of the chip, I'll run it for 8. Today I usually run it for 10, but let's see if anybody wants it for 8. It's a beautiful piece. There we go. We got 5 seconds left. All right. Let's see. We have a butterfly. That's just going to be $3. Oh, you know what? I can run this one for $2. It's a very thin, old school one. So it can be $2 if anyone wants that one. This one's another Christmas one, and it is unmarked. It's a nice weight. Will be $5 for the horn. We have a Pell, a vintage Pell. This one would be 15 if anyone wants the Pell for 15. This one's missing a center stone, but it's very nicely weighted. It is not marked. I'm just going to run it for 3 because it's missing something in the center, but it's still a very, very beautiful brooch. There we go, and that is running. Let's see here. Are there any requests or anything that you'd all like to see? I think we're here for another hour together, right? So I don't know if you guys want to be silent or just enjoy watching. That's okay too. This one is a Gianni Bernini. It is new, cubic zirconia with sterling silver. If anybody wants this one, it is marked at 75 because it's sterling silver. I'm happy to run it for 22 if anybody wants this one, so feel free to let me know. Let's run some Christmas bells in case anybody's into that. Little bit of enamel loss right there. Let's go ahead and run it for $5. Whoops. Let's see. Does anybody want to get their cards read, play a different game, play trivia? Totally up to you. I have all of those options. We have other games we could play, like old school bingo. That's always interesting to play with people online. We have a little sailboat, little blingy sailboat. That could be $5. This one's hilarious. If you are a dental hygienist, a dentist, or really just like quirky brooches, this one's a funny one. It's not signed. Like, it's a toothbrush, and it has fluoride, the little mirror, and then a molar. Like, this one's going to be $8 if anyone wants it. I just thought it was a funny brooch. Let's see here. Here is, I know, isn't that funny? Joy. Let's run Joy. Not marked. Has all the rhinestones in it. Pretty brilliant. So that one is running. Let's do, I do have some other, does anyone like clip-on earrings? I do have clip-on earrings. I have some clip-on, if anyone likes cameos, I also have cameos out. There's some Avon out here. So a lot of different pieces. If nobody's interested in the brooches right now, we'll take a short break. They'll still be out there. This is from the brand. The necklace is $19.28. The pendant I'm not sure. It's a little bit different, but it's so pretty. Look, it's etched in. That's what it looks like on the back, but the front is really pretty. It is a roll barrel clasp. Right here, roll barrel clasp, and it says 1928. So we'll go ahead and run this necklace for $10. Whoops. Let's make some some room here in Brooch Mountain. So you guys have a chance to look at it. And if you have any requests, feel free to shout it out. It's a quiet chat, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of chatter, so you may be getting a good deal. Whoops, let's fix that angle. There you go. Much better. We also have some clip-ons. If anyone loves clip-ons, we have a tiny cameo brooch. We have this cameo brooch. All right, so that one is a no-go. Let's see if does anybody love cameos? Whoops. Let's make sure nothing breaks. We have this cameo. It is a plastic one. No marks. We'll run this one for $5. There we go. So we're about half an hour in, so we do have a nice hour to go. Lots of time to consider and think about anything that you might want to see. I think this might actually be my first Friday night show. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've shown anything on Friday nights before. Next up, let's go another Christmas piece. It's a cute little enamel one. No marks. There is a little bit of color loss on the enamel, so I'm just going to run this one for $3. And this one is running. Welcome in. We have Brooch Mountain behind us. We do have lots of earrings and necklaces and bracelets. So if you're interested in checking anything out, please feel free to let me know. Again, shipping is $4.50 for your first item. It is 50 cents for each additional item. I do refund you any overages paid of at least $1 or more. Next up, we do have let's do some stuff that's on the actual tray because they're pretty deep in there. So this one is a really pretty medallion. It's a bright yellow gold tone. You've got all that filigree work with some rhinestones. There's no markings in the back, but the chain is interesting. So this must be a different chain. Yeah, and then look at I love the chain that they added to it. It's quite long. I can give you the measurements. And the chain I didn't have time to test. It has this mark on it, which I don't know what mark it is. But on this back in very tiny print, it says 925 Italy. But I will warn you that I didn't test it. So I can't sell it to you at a silver price because I don't know for sure. The chain itself is quite long. The chain is just about 28 inches. And so you can use this for anything. But the medallion's quite pretty as well. So we're going to run it for $13. I just think this is gorgeous. You're right, Mecca. I think it's really, really pretty. And is the inside of the necklace, the pendant also says 925, this part, but again, untested. So if it is 925, yeah, definitely a beautiful piece. That is a great price for anybody. I'm going to go through all the ones that are deep in the listing so that they have a chance to shine. Next up, we have this really pretty Avon piece. Avon did have some gorgeous items. It's just they made so much that not everybody realized that some of them were theirs. I'm actually going to reduce the price because it's not perfect. You can see there's a little bit of wear there, but beautiful yellow gold tone. So let's put this in the bus. I'll reduce it to $8 if anybody is interested in it. So there's the Avon in the back. Let's see if it'll let me edit it. Yep. Let's edit this one, $8. You might be able to clean it off. We do just the first level cleaning here just to get the initial debris off. But that is really cool piece. Nice little frosted look. So that's this one. Sure, I know where this butterfly is. All right. Next up, before I run something, I want to make sure I know where it is because there's a lot of stuff in here. The butterfly ran away. We're going to look at, is it on a different, I have like 5 million different trays out here, so pardon me while I make sure which tray things are on. Sometimes they disappear. We're going to run a chain next. I'm missing one of my trays. Interesting. It might be in the other room. We're going to run the really cute one. It is a You Are My Sunshine flower necklace. So this one, it's contemporary, but I just thought it was cute. So you have a little cute sunflower and you open it up and it just says, You Are My Sunshine. I'm going to run it actually for $5 instead of $7. So this one is running. Little gold tone chain. It is contemporary, but I just thought this was cute. There we go. And that one is running. I don't know if anybody likes contemporary, if they're all 100% vintage. Next up, this is a really pretty piece. It is a enamel flower with some iridescence in it. It's absolutely gorgeous, but there is some call outs to it. It is slowly losing the iridescence, as you can see there in the leaf, but overall still a wonderful, beautiful piece. You still have some wear with it, but because it has that spot on the top, I'm going to reduce it to $10. It is unmarked. And this one is running. There we go. That's what it looks like in the back. And if anyone's looking for something specific, please feel free to shout it out. I'm more than happy to show you some options. I do have some marked pieces. If you have a specific brand you're looking for, please feel free to let me know. This one is also, I can't read it. Giovanni. It's a gold tone Giovanni. It does need a little bit of more cleanup than what my mother-in-law did. I don't know if something was supposed to be in the center or not. It's unclear, but it is a pretty large piece. The Giovanni mark is right there in the back. We're just going to run this one for 10 as well. There we go. I got to charge my phone every time I get here, but it's like I feel like my phone needs to be charged. All right, next up, we have this one is unmarked, but it's really pretty. I wanted to keep it for myself, but I didn't, I guess I have a thick neck because it didn't fit nicely on me. It's about 14 inches long, so here is the clasp. It's a hook closure, but look how beautiful the piece is. I love that reflective glass look on the small fringe. It's absolutely stunning. It's like a light champagne color. So we'll run this one for $10. And that one is going now. No marks on that one, but absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have a Trifari piece. This one is marked. It has a little bit of verdigris on the spring ring clasp. The hang tag does have it's Trifari, not Crown Trifari. But you've got the faux pearls and then some spacer beads. It's a cute it's a classic piece. So I'll just go ahead and make that look that way. We will run this one for 10. And that one is running. Does anyone have any requests or anything they'd like to see? There's about 5 of us in here, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's see. We can always ask the question of our decision cat. Watch. Let's see. Let's see what our decision cat says. All right, decision cat. Shall we show a handful of brooches? Signs point to yes. Okay. Decision cat has made the decision for us. We're going to look at some more brooches. Hi, Misbehave. So this one is a cute little umbrella. I know. Sometimes I have to bring, like, you can definitely, would you like to ask it a question, Lamecca? Feel free to ask it a question. Would you like to ask? You don't have to say your question out loud. Just let me know when you're ready to ask, and then I'll spin it for you. So you let me know, and we'll let the cat answer for you. You're ready. Okay. All right, Neko, are you ready for Lamecca? It says it's not looking so good, Lamecca. Oh no. He's the only one that's negative. The cards are more positive. If you did the goddess cards, they're always pretty positive. So if you want to give the goddess cards a try, we could always try them. So this one's a cute little enamel umbrella. A little bit of stuff at the back. I accidentally ran it for 3, so it's a good deal if you'd like the umbrella. We'll show 5 brooches. Let's see. Next up. Oh, this one is the Scarab brooch. Gold tone, unmarked. It's a little etched scarabs. We're going to run this one at $5. There we go. Good job, Lamecca. I guess that cat was right. You shouldn't have another piece of cake. Oh, that was a smart cat. You're right. This one is a J. Lewis. It is a painted one. Let's do a special on this one today. We're going to run it for $5. Vintage. It's a great price for this one. Let's see. Then we have a gold tone one. This is like just a feathered branch. And we're going to run it for $5. There we go. We have a cute little bear brooch next. Here's the bear brooch. Kind of reminds me of a koala. He is marked Jerry's. We'll run this one for $5. There we go. Now I'm going to draw myself a card so you guys can see what it looks like. So I'm going to ask it a question. So this is what the goddess cards look like. It's interesting. They're just really pretty. So I'm going to draw myself a card. Let's see what it's. Okay. This is the card that I drew for myself. I'm not going to say what my question was, but I'll explain what she is. So it's a goddess card. Her name is Morrigan. And rhythm. She's apparently a goddess of rhythm. Let's see. Let's see what she is. Celtic. She's a shape-shifting goddess that helps me tune into the cycles of life. Beginnings, middles, and ends. Rebirths. Whatever I'm experiencing, it's a transition between one of these phases. So that's what my card means. See, it's not negative. It's not, it just doesn't like to be negative at all. This is a really cool piece. It's a pewter piece called by Kirk Stieff. So you can see that it says Kirk Pewter right there, 900-8. The design is called Poppy. So they made a lot of sterling silver jewelry, cutlery, but they did do some jewelry as well. So this is one of their designs. It's really cool, very malleable, so it'll fit different sizes. I'm going to run this one for 20. I've seen it go for, yeah, that's a fair price for the pewter look, and it is in great shape. So this is by Kirk Stieff. It is etched, and it's called Poppy. Signed right here in the back. And that's what that looks like. Really pretty piece. All right, next up, let's do... This is a really pretty Avon necklace. So I have to untangle this part. The necklace itself is not marked, but here is the really cool pendant. I love the pastel colors on it. There is somewhere in the back. The Avon is right there. And let's run this one for just $7. There we go. And that is running now. Let's see here. So we did have some. So earlier we showed some of the people styles, the tribal people work of Laurel Birch. We had a lot of brooches here. We had a little bit of sterling silver. We showed some Chemist J. Lane. I'm going to show a really cool Stella & Dot next. So this is a really, really cool piece. It is definitely a statement. I already forgot the name of it, but it is Stella & Dot. So let's just show the welcome in. This is the hang tag of Stella & Dot. It's hard to read because it's so tiny. Lobster clasp, some really good extension. You've got some tubing, some tube mesh part of the necklace. Then you've got the white beads and like a peachy look. It's very nice. It's not summer, so I'm going to give you guys a discount on it as well. So this one we're going to do, let's just keep it at 20. I've had it for a bit. It's not the peak time for it to be worn anyway, but unless you live in California. In California, you could wear anything. Or Hawaii even. It's like a vacation necklace. So this is a great price for Stella & Dot statement. All right, let's go back to some brooches. So if you see something in Brooch Mountain, please feel free to shout it out. I'll show it to you. Never any obligation to purchase. This one's also a little funny one. I'll do $5 on this. It is a bar brooch with tiny little baskets on it. No marks. Do $5 on the carousel horse. No marks on him. You can do a twofer. You can do the angel and the jingle brooch. We'll do both for $5 if anybody likes that. Here's a pair of enamel flowers. They do have a slight wear on them. We'll run this one for 10. Kind of fit in with a Christmas vibe. So let's go ahead and run this one. There we go. I like that the app tells you how long you've been on so that you don't miss anybody else's show that you're supposed to raid. Let's see here. We have a cute bow. There is something on the back of this bow, but there isn't any mark on it. So we'll run this one for $5. You can put this on presents, on cards. Oh, this one's a big one. This one's like very regal. No marks on this. It is quite large. This one's going to be $10. Has a little bit of weight. Kind of feels like it would have been a museum piece, but it's not marked at all anywhere. So $10 if anybody would like this one. And we'll do one more on here and we'll move on. And then we have a sword. There is a little bit of something back here, but otherwise in great shape. This is going to be $7. So let's just run the sword in case anybody loves it. I don't know where let's just change it up. Okay, come on. There you go. This one is running now in case anybody wants the sword brooch. How about earrings? Is anybody interested in earrings? We do have a lot of clip-ons as well. If someone's a big old clip-on fan, I can definitely show you some clip-ons. We have some older trinket boxes as well, if you like trinket boxes, and some older jewelry boxes. I'm kind of running low on things to show on these trays, so I can move on to something else, some other trays. If none of those, and the screwbacks, absolutely, and trinket boxes, of course. All right, let me move this out of the way. Hey, David and Vintage, thank you for your request. I'm going to find a couple of trinket boxes that are vintage. And I will bring some screwback earrings as well. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Lamecca. I appreciate you. Yeah, it depends on the audience. You're absolutely right. Sometimes there are some people, I've done it both ways. There are some people who absolutely love the brooch mounting concept. Like, there are some shows. A second. There are some shows where people go crazy over it, and there are some shows where people do exactly like you've said. So it's kind of a toss-up, and I have to figure it out per show. So I appreciate your feedback. That means a lot. Thank you so much. So those are some of the ones that some of the trinket boxes I've pulled out now. If there is a specific style that you want, I can pull a couple more out. I place some screwbacks for consideration as well. I'll lay them out. Just give me a moment to pick them out because they are mixed with a little bit with the clip-ons. All right, Vintage Fault. What kind of screwbacks are you looking for? Those are like gold hoops right there. I'm pulling out two different types of gold hoops, and they will vary in prices, but most of the time they will start at $5. There are some that are more, but a lot of them will start around $5. So if there's a specific design that you're looking for, let me know. And after I pull out some more, the older the better. Okay, let's see. Let me move the view here. And if there's an idea of what kind of trinket boxes, I have some more contemporary ones that are animals, but if you want those styles, that's what they look like. I have ones that are not hinged as well, so feel free to let me know. So I'm going to lay some of these earrings out, and you can let me know if any of these styles, that's a little, any of these styles appeal to you. If anyone likes clip-ons or regular earrings, please feel free to state so as I lay some of these out. see. That's that one. And so there's quite a bit. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. These we're showing some clip-ons, and I'll bring out some more trinket boxes as well. Are any of these designs catching your eye? Let me know. All of these that I'm pulling out are probably going to be around $5 to $7. So let me pull out a couple. Size 11 rings. I don't think I have any rings right next to me right now. So we'll have to catch that next show, unfortunately. So let me move these back. I appreciate your request. Let's see here. Some more trinket boxes coming up. Just whatever I can hold in my hand. So there are some other trinket boxes that are available. Any of these are appealing. All right, so these are not screwbacks. My apologies on these. These are marked. I think these are Napier. They have a little bit of wear on them. I can do these for $3. These are also Napier, but they're in much better condition. So these would be $7. These, make sure, this has a dark stone on it. So I would leave these at $5. No marks on that. These would be, there's no marks on these. I'd do these at $6. And I would do, these have some wear on it. So I would do both of these at $5. If anybody's interested in, so you get 2 of them for $5. If you wanted any of those. Here's some trinket boxes. This one's got a cute little cushion in it. Do that for $8. This one says Ben Bridge in it, but it's still really cute. $8. This one's like one of those old, like the painted ones. I'll keep that at $8. This one is a royal egg style, made in China. The clasp doesn't work as nicely as I think it should, but it does close. So I'll do that at $11. And this one is like a courting couple. Well, no, there's a trio of 2 ladies and a baby. There is some marks across the top. So I'd keep this one at $8 as well. So if anyone has any of those things that you would like for me to run, please let me know. We have about 30 more minutes until the next seller comes up. So please keep that in mind. Would you like me to pull more items? Let's see. So I'll put those away if nobody's interested in those. Yeah, I have more clips than I do screwbacks, but I can keep looking if anybody would like to see more. Yeah, I do have a lot of clip-ons in this box. I'd have to pull out another box if you would like to see more items. Here's this one. All right. These are really cute. They are, but it is missing one pearl here. So if anyone wanted these, I would just run them. You know what? I'll run them for $2. You have to replace that one pearl. But it is a pretty set of earrings. So if anybody wants this for $2, I'll go ahead and run it. I'll just run some of the things that I've pulled out just in case anybody likes it. So again, missing just that one center. These are screw back earrings. No marks on them. So I'm just going to run some of the things since I've pulled them out. And we also have, let's do the little basket. This one's cute. No marks. There's no little trinket on the inside. But it's a cute little basket. I'll end up paying a little bit more on the shipping for these, but that's okay. I just want to find them a home because I've had them for a bit. Let's run. This one's 10. It's a little bit older. Go. We got 5 seconds left. Let's see. We have an older Santa. Thank you. I have a lot more. I'll show you. It's a little bit messy, but just a moment. There's more, but they're not as old as those. I'll show you. There's some here. It's a little bit messy, but there's some more. There's contemporary ones as well, like the chicken, some puppies, a bee, Christmas tree. This is just it's an owl decorative piece. A little dog, strawberry Christmas ornament. Move that out of the way. Bunnies in a basket. That says grandson. Frog. Oh, the elephant fell down. So there's that. Cardigan. A cardigan. Why do I always call that a cardinal a cardigan? We have some vehicles there. There's a Bible, the goose that laid the golden egg. There's a couple more pieces here. So I do have some other pricier ones, like the tinier ones like that. Very specific market though. We have like ones like this. We have like that one. It's like little jewelry boxes as well. So if anyone's looking, I think they would be really, to be honest, like if you're buying jewelry or something, you can definitely use them as cute little gifts, gift holders. You can give that to somebody. So there we go. Let me cover you guys back up so you don't get car sick. Oh, here, hold on a second. Let me show you some other. Most of these are clips, but let's see. I don't have all of these up. These are just ones I never got to put away. I think most of these are clips. Let's see if I find any. Uh-oh. There's a magnet there. It got caught. These are screwbacks. They're Mount Fuji Japan painted ones. Let's see if I find any more. Hopefully when I take my winter vacation from work, I'll be able to organize my room more because I have so much stuff. Oh, these are, I think, combo screwbacks plus clip. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got it off of, it's really cool. The problem is I haven't had a chance to organize it. It came from this lady. She just wanted to sell it off, and I thought it was okay. I had to drive a bit in like serious traffic to get to her, but yeah, it has like all these drawers and such. I haven't been able to put a lot of things in it because I've just been really busy at work. Let's see what's in here. But I just happened to stick some things in here. That's cute. Those are screwbacks. What are they? They say sterling, but I never tested them. So that's cute. Let's see. What else is in here? Mostly clip-ons. More clip-ons with the cloisonne and such. And then there's like more stuff in here. I always thought this guy was cool. That's it. Let me, there's more, but then you'd get a close-up of the floor, which you don't want to see. You just want to see the jewelry. So anyway, we've got less than half an hour left. What else can I show you all? I know I don't mind. I understand, you know, we may just be window shopping, and that is totally okay with me. Just want to make sure we fill the time showing you interesting things that you'd like. So, yeah, I wish I had size 11 rings, but I think the largest I might have is a 10, and I'd have to find it. It's not, they're not out and about right now, so I'll have to keep that in mind for next time. We do have this really pretty, this is Coldwater Creek. It's a multi-strand necklace, and it has, look, it's like a little acorn locket. It's pretty cool. Really great shape. So we can run this one for 15. Is anyone into Japan? Japan marked items. We do have that as well. So this is running. This is a Coldwater Creek. There we go. Let's see. We also have, we have a lot of bracelets. Yes to Japan. Absolutely. I love Japan stuff. I really, really love the Japan stuff. It is, they're made so well, aren't they? Let's see. So let me bring out some examples. This one's my latest favorite. It is 4 strands. Look at that, isn't, oh, I always make a mistake of how I put it together right before it gets on screen. So let me put it in appropriately so we can appreciate the drape, because it's so good. The colors on them are just so pretty. Do you collect a lot of Japan? I did for a bit, and then it came to a point where it was impossible for me to wear them all, so it just wasn't fair. Like, I shouldn't pick them all up if it means that I'm taking it away from somebody. That's how my thought process. And also I thought of it to just save money from myself, you know, like, stop buying everything you see. There's other people. Okay, I'm just failing at this, so I'm just going to put it on the bus. There's other people who would actually have the time to wear it instead of me. So I don't always buy them, but I made it worse. But isn't this beautiful? That's a color. Maybe if I flipped it. I twisted it by accident. So that is one. That one's going to be 15. So that's 15. We have this beautiful one. Look at that one. I'm going to move it back a little because the chat is in the way. Is that better? That one is going to be 17. Let's see, there is more. And there's other Japan as well. Let me see if I have it in front of me. Yeah, I do. There's like the porcelain ones. So I don't know if you like the porcelain Japan. I'll show you in just a moment. Is there a specific kind that you like? So this is here's Japan as well. And this one's the beaded one. And they have it painted. And it has these really cool beads. This one I can put for 12 today. So there is that one. We have a shorter purple one as well. Put the purple one. I like the purple. Like, look at how pretty those ends are. There's a dual one. I can do this one for 12 today. So there's that. I'm going to run that one while I get the other box. So this one is running. If anyone likes the dual purple. Go. So we're just showing the Japan beads. And no worries if you don't see any that you're in love with. I don't mind. They are really just beautiful to look at. Next up, let me see. I have pulling out this whole box of different things here. What is this? Is this Japan? Oh, thank you for your bid. Thank you, Lameka. I'm glad that you like it. I was like, I'm just showing things I love, not even paying attention. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I should have brought the Japan stuff as a show stop because all the Japan stuff is just beautiful. This one is kind of like Japan style, but it's not marked. You're welcome. But look how gorgeous this is. It's not marked. I just wanted to show it because I love the green. It is a triple length. Again, they do fall nicely. It's just how they come out of the bag and how I've attached them. But look at that closure. Isn't that beautiful? So it's supposed to be green, white, green. Good Lord. Let's flip it. Sometimes flipping it helps. But this one's going to be 15. I'll do this one at 15. Let's see. Whoops, that's the wrong price. So we're got a little bit more than 15 minutes away. So we're going to look at as much Japan as I can bring out or Japan adjacent. Do you guys like AB as well? Because I do have some AB stuff that I can show. Do you like the AB look? We're going to do this. Oh, there's a Western Germany. How do you guys feel about Western Germany? There's like Western Germany as well. So here's a Western Germany one. This one I'm going to do a discount on because there is somewhere at the beads, at the attachments right there. But this is a Western Germany. It's really pretty. But there is some wear to it. So we're going to do this one at $10. It's Western Germany. You can wear it for a little bit. Or if you're a collector or if you like the beads. So that one is going. So I'm just going to start showing. Let's see here. Oh, here's a green one coming up. Next up, we're doing all the Japan and Japan adjacent style necklaces until it's time to take off. Like Hong Kong also does similar styles. All my Japan ones were in that, but I can pull them out too. This one is a Germany one. It's just marked Germany. But look at that. What a beautiful drape that is. Could you imagine wearing that for the holidays? That's fantastic. Let's run that one for 15. And that one is running. It's beautiful for the holidays. Do have more Japan, but I just have to get in there. They're all in the same bin. So that one's running. Ooh, this is a very long necklace. Let's measure this. We do have 26 is going to be, ooh, this is like 52 inches. It's got some iridescent beads. It's on string, and it's not knotted individually. So over time, obviously, that's going to take some toll on this, but look how beautiful and long this is. It's a wonderful layering piece. So let's go ahead and put it on the bust. Let's do it right. All right, so there's that necklace, really pretty. I'm gonna bring it down to because it is not knotted in between, and it's gonna have some movement between the beads. We're just gonna run this one for 12 as well. And that one, sorry about that. A text came in and I was trying to move back and it wouldn't let me move back. It made me go back to the actual thing. All right, next up, let's do this Japan necklace. It's a different style.
Going here.
I don't know why that. So this one is. Can you guys hear that? Everything, and it's. So this is Japan beaded, and then look at the design. Some design beads right there. This one I've had for a bit, so we are just going to run it for 8. So hopefully we can find it a home. And this one is going. Is it going now? Are you okay? Yeah, I don't know. As soon as I accidentally hit that, okay, good. Sorry. As soon as I hit that, that message and then it went into a video, I don't know. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but sometimes the phone doesn't listen. Next up, this one is marked Hong Kong. This is a red, white, and blue. And it has the Hong Kong box closure. Let's just run this one at 8 as well. There we go. Let's see here. We have, what is this one? That doesn't lie nicely on there. I should have put it on the other bust. Okay, we have another Japan. This is a black and gold Japan. There we go. Whoops. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to put it on there with these nails. So black and gold Japan, triple layer. That's what it looks like. This trinket box in the back. Let's go ahead and run this one for 10. Vintage Japan, black and gold. And there we go. This one is running. We're about 10 minutes away from us rating into the next seller. There we go. I don't know what this is. We're going to put that out so I can look at that. Any rings? Not today, Sue. I have other things out. I'll be sure on my next stream to put some rings out to take a look at. My show is almost over, so I'll be sure to put some out for next time, and I'll tag you. This is a Japan pearls. Thank you for requesting. They are knotted in between, but they do have some age to them. Let's run them just for 10. So this is running. Let's see. Next up, or is this Japan? This one's Western Germany coming up. Like a pile of beads now, right next to my desk. That is the box closure, and it says Western Germany. Now, I'm going to run this at a discount. Somebody try to fix it because it used to be a triple strand, but they decided that the others weren't working, so they've kept it at a single strand. It has graduated beads. So because they've done that, you could wear it like this and it's fine. There's no problem with that. And in the back, you won't see it because the closure is so large. You don't really see that there were supposed to be two others. So I thought that was a good idea. It was a great way for them to salvage a vintage piece like that. So let's just run this one for 10 as well. Really still, the beads are in great shape, good color, light green and a white. This next one I think is more of an artisan piece, but still it has it just has a really interesting look to it. So I just thought, why not run it? If you want to see more Japan, I do have more Japan necklaces. They were in the jewelry box, but next show I can definitely bring them on. I just pulled out a bin and tried to bring anything that was in that family. So you've got the pink to white stones with the red iridescence. And this one is a longer piece. There's a little bit of a string there that can be snipped. We're just going to run this one for 8. So if anybody likes that one, we're going to run this one for $8. And that one is going. Right. We have a beautiful AB style roll barrel clasp coming up next. Then we have this one. This is gorgeous. It is a shorter necklace, probably like 15, but I love how the light reflects off of it and gives it that nice iridescence. Let's just run that one for 10. And that one is going. There we go. We have about 5 minutes left before you raid the next seller. So please stick around. That way, it's always fun to raid someone. Being raided is always a nice feeling. So it's always nice to be a part of that. We have an actual AB piece. This one doesn't have any marks, but it's got a little bit of extension and 2 different strands. That is really pretty. This one we're going to run for 15. So there we go. That one is running now if you're interested. I have some dead stock of faux pearls. They're from Korea, and I'm going to run them for $5. I'm going to see if I can do some $5 runs towards the end of the show. This is Never Worn Vintage Korea. We're just going to run it for $5. And this one is running now. So it's this. Let's see what else I can run for $5 just to give you guys some things to hopefully either for yourself or something for the holidays. There is a pink version of that in case you prefer a softer pink. Whoops. Let's see. So it's a soft pink. And we'll run this one for $5. There we go. So this one is running. This is Never Been Worn, made in Korea. Welcome in, everyone. We will be rating the next seller shortly. All right. Then we also have, let's see here, gold tone chain. If anybody likes gold tone chains. This one is not marked. It is a thicker chain. Looks like that. Gold tone. And we're going to run this one for also $5. So that one is running. And let me see if, nope. Who is the next person? Is it Kristen? I forgot. Let me see if I could check it. See if we can identify the next person we're supposed to raid. Let's see. All right, next up, we're going to do, this one kind of looks like it's Japan, but it's not marked Japan at all. It is a painted piece, beaded. Looks just like that, very artsy. We're going to run that one for $5. And that one is going. Let's see. See if I can get to the lives. Who is next? All right, next up, we're going to have some faux, they look like rice pearls, but they're definitely not real. These are vintage. They look like this. They are black and white. We're going to run this for $5 as well. They're triple strands. And that one is going. Okay, Gypsy Warrior is next. There you go. Gypsy Warrior, I'm about to raid you. Let me know when you are ready, and I'm ready to send everybody over. There we go. Now, so Gypsy Warrior is after me. We will be raiding her. Wait. Yeah, we will be raiding her soon. Yes, there's only 2 minutes left. Why not? It's only 2 more minutes. I think everyone has seen everything that they'd like to check out in my show. So, if you are ready, I'm sure they are too. Yes, you're very welcome. This one is very short. It is, but it's clear and red. That is perfect for the holidays as well. So I'll run that one for $5. All right, 5 seconds left, and she's going to go on. So there's only a minute left. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It definitely, after a really busy week at work, it's really helpful for me to kind of like hang out with people and take a look at the jewelry. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have tons of fun with Gypsy Warrior and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, friends.